Remember to get yourself signed up to win your chance for a Fargo Force 4-pack. Just head to valleynewslive.com, click on the contest tab, and get yourself registered to win. This contest is brought to you by the Fargo Force and Buffalo Wild Wings. A local mom was diagnosed with cancer while she was pregnant, just 19 weeks along. The baby is full of life today, but Merideth Sorensen's battle continues. A benefit is being put on in her name, and here to share her story and tell us how we can help, some good friends, Hannah Erickson and Angie Poor. Thank you so much for joining us today. This story, I think, well, especially touches my heart as a mom, but talk a little bit about Merideth's story. Can you start with that? When did she find out that something was going on?
So back in April of 2018 is when she was having some pregnancy pains is what they chalked it up to, but after further investigation they found that it was actually an aggressive form of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And she was diagnosed when she was 19 weeks pregnant, and then she underwent 3 rounds of chemo while pregnant. And then at 32 weeks she delivered her baby girl, and she wasn't sure what she was having. She did find out it was a girl, and she named her Hope. So,
you know, being pregnant, your number one focus is your baby. So when I was visiting with you guys, I know a lot of times they won't do chemo, but this was, you know, a very aggressive form of cancer. Can you talk a little bit about how that played into everything? I mean, being pregnant it's a beautiful experience, but it's a hard experience.
Absolutely. So not only was she pregnant, but she also has 3 other kids at home. And so they treated it very aggressively. She has basically gone through every treatment that they have out there for her, and it has all failed. And so she is currently in Maryland right now for a trial study that just came out. But unfortunately, she's gone through 2 emergency surgeries since being down there. She went at the beginning of January, so she's been away from her family and her kids for about 5 weeks now. And the trial is put on hold because she's having so many complications and so much pain. So
moms are supposed to take care of everyone else. Now it's time for us to take care of her. And you guys have a benefit plan. Can you talk a little bit about what you're trying to do to help? Because I know it's like, everybody's listening, what can I do to help? That's what people want to know.
Come out on Valentine's Day to the Harwood Community Center in Harwood. We're going to have a grill that's going to be raffled off. We're going to have Oxbow golfing for 4 raffled off. We're going to have cleaning raffled off. And we're also going to do a coach purse. We have a ton of things. Everybody is so giving. We are all shocked at how much we have gotten in such a short amount of time, because we've done this in 4 weeks. That's all we've been planning it. So,
can you talk a little bit about how hard this has been on the family? She's in the fight of her life, but 4 kids then, right?
yeah, it really takes an army to pull everything together. Her husband, you know, it's hard to just up and leave and fly to Maryland at a moment's notice when you have 4 kids that you need to find care for. So it really takes a lot of people and a lot of support to make sure they're taken care of so that he can get down there. And then, of course, it's the financial burden that he needs to fly down there, and flying from Fargo to anywhere, as we all kind of know, is really expensive. So that's another reason why we're holding this benefit, so that she can have the support of her husband down there as much as possible. And then I also want to mention that Lend a Hand Up is supporting us. So 20%, they'll boost up to 20%. So that's really awesome, and their generosity and support, both their moral support with us and their financial giving and generosity, has been awesome, and will just help give that boost and that uplifting encouragement and everything for their family.
How old is baby Hope now?
She's 19 months.
19 months. Mm-hmm. And the other 3?
Are 8, 10, and 18.
We have to help this family, for sure. Thank Thank you so much for what you're both doing. Coming up, we're also going to talk to another group of people who are trying to help Merideth as well. But for sure, this is just the first step, the first event. I'm sure that you guys are planning to help Merideth. But on Valentine's Day, listen to your heart and help out. Thank you guys for what you're doing. We'll be right back on that other group trying to help Merideth right here on North Dakota Today.